Hi, everyone. It's so fun to be here with my friend, Arianna. And you guys might have been seeing that I have been posting stuff both about her and about our upcoming retreat, Find Authentic Joy in Grief. So I just wanted to introduce her to you guys, to my friends, and to just let you get to know a little bit about her and who she is. So I'm going to ask her a few questions. And I'm going to start off by telling you why I know this woman. So it just has been one of those, we just kept showing up in the same place. And she would be there, I would be, right? And I would be there. Yep. And we just felt really drawn to each other, but we didn't live by each other. Sorry about the construction in the back. We'll just ignore that. And we just kept being drawn to each other. And actually, I don't even know if you remember this, Arianna, but the first time that I met Arianna, I said, my name's Kate. And she grabbed both of my hands and said, tell me your life story.
I did?
Yeah, you did. And so I was like, oh, she's special. Okay. So we've continued to grow a relationship and kind of this really sweet mentor friendship relationship. Arianna's lived a very exciting life. Oh, that's gotten really loud. Okay.
Oh, yikes.
Okay, well, let's talk loud. Arianna's lived a very exciting life. I'm going to turn up the volume here. And she's lived all over the world, 3 different countries, all in Europe. And you speak 4 languages?
I do.
4 languages. And she's been through a lot. Her life's been amazing, exciting, joyful, really hard, lots of grief, lots of happiness. And so I was wanting you, Arianna, to, so the thing that we came up with is authentic joy, right? And you are definitely one of the most joyful people I've met. Like, you just kind of radiate this spirit of joy. Everywhere you go, there's this spirit that enters the room. But what I've been really struck by from you, although that's enough, is how raw and real and authentic it is. How it's clearly not fake. It's not fabricated. You're also quick to show your weaknesses or to cry or to feel deeply, negative feelings even. So I was wondering if you could share with my friends what does that mean to you to be authentically joyful?
To be authentically joyful, I like to just break it down. First of all, what does it mean to be authentic? And to be authentic is to be real.
Yeah.
To be willing to be vulnerable with yourself and with others. And just be who you are in the moment. It's really hard. We're not taught that. We're not even taught that that's a safe place. We're taught to be a certain way. Mind your manners.
Yes.
But this authenticity that I adore is the simplicity of finding who I am, which what I have found in the many countries and experiences and people and relationships. But authenticity is just taking it into the raw. The joy part, that just comes from this deepness that I have, is to choose daily. I choose daily to be really grateful. I choose to really walk. I'm going to cry.
Oh, sissy.
I just love to walk in gratefulness, which allows me to be a joyful person. Now, joyful is not something that's emotional. We think that it is.
Talk more about that.
Yeah, because the emotion is I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm lonely, I'm scared, I'm fearful. But joy is like this constant presence of choice to say, I will choose to overcome the situation I'm in, and I will choose to be honest with myself and with others. That, I think, is joy.
So I love that. And I feel like it's really just been the last year, up to 3, since my mom passed, that's become a reality for me. And I guess maybe just, if you can, put words to why does it make sense to feel the negative feeling deeply in order to get to joy? Like, why does that even make sense?
So good. Because every feeling is a good feeling. We're taught that the negative is not good.
That's good. Okay.
It's what we do with the negativity that cannot be good. Okay. But to have a negative feeling and to be uncomfortable and to be sad and to grieve is not bad. And in order to embrace it is where the authenticity comes from. I feel that today. I really don't know what to do with that. But I'm going to sit in that and I'm going to ask, myself, and if you're a person of faith, Spirit, how can you help me with this feeling I have of sadness and loneliness and grief and confusion? I'm okay with it because everything that God made is good. And I think we are made in his beautiful image with every emotion we have. So the negativity isn't necessarily negative.
Okay. So let's go.
Shake your little booty there.
You're so funny. This woman. Okay, but let's go to even harder. Okay, so you've had a sad day. You're feeling a little neglected. That's hard in itself.
Absolutely.
But grief.
Yeah. Ooh.
Which I know you've experienced. My friends know I've experienced. Allowing that and that being part of what's good, that being part of the fullness of life that ultimately leads to this authentic joy. So someone who maybe is in the middle of grief, you and I are currently right on the outside of some, probably have more to come. But I remember being in the middle of it, and you're not feeling the joy at that point.
No.
What would you speak to that person?
Being able to sit in the grief and be honest with yourself. I'm grieving right now. Or even if you don't know you're grieving, I don't know how I'm feeling.
Yeah, that's good.
Like that first step is like, that's the authenticity, is to be honest with yourself and go, not like, why is this happening to me? But this is happening to me.
Yeah.
And I want to learn how to sit into that. And even if I don't know, when you take time to ask yourself questions, you will be able to find answers. The Spirit lives within us and loves to listen, walk with us, allow us to learn to listen. And so it's that the continual path of authenticity is honesty with yourself and then others. So
okay, so the continual path of authenticity is honesty with yourself and then with others. And I mean, I agree. My experience specifically with grieving mom was that when I would let myself feel the depths of my sadness and be honest about the complexity of it, not just sad that she was gone, but I actually felt guilty that I was sad.
Yes.
Because I thought even mom wouldn't want me to feel this sad.
Yes.
That was really weird.
Yeah.
Let myself feel all the range of negative emotions. And they would, not all at once, but they would come and go. But when I would let myself feel that and just be quiet and just tell, God, like, not make this go away, but I just feel this. That was when it was like it would finally pass through.
Yes.
At least a layer. So is that what you're
Absolutely.
saying? Okay.
Yeah. Learning how to just say, yeah, I feel this. And that's the first step to healing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that authenticity with yourself. Nobody else can heal you.
That's good.
You choose to say, I want to be healed. And I'm going to take the measure of that healing. It can be environment. It can be therapy. It can be breath work. It can be touch. It can be yoga. It can be spiritual. It can be a variety. It can be physical. It can be essential oils. It can be diet. The process of how you get healed is different than the authentic truth to self to say, I need healing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I want to accept that I am grieving right now. How do I process that grief? And you're not alone.
Yes.
Ever. Even though you think and feel that way.
Right. Okay, so why is it so hard for us to be honest about the sad feelings, the grief, the negativity?
Well,
Is that too big?
No, it's not big. I've lived most of my life outside of America, so I do view this as a cultural thing in our country. I think it's a cultural vice that we have. We are not taught as Americans to be okay with our feelings.
Yes.
Especially if they're negative.
Yes.
So we suppress them.
Yes.
We become addicts. We become ill. We self-medicate instead of saying, I feel this. I think this. This is the truth. And I believe that especially in other countries where I've lived, when you live and speak and believe the truth, you have a freedom to get healed a little bit more, because the truth sets us free.
That's right.
And I want to be a woman that lives free even in the grief, especially in the sadness or the, oh my gosh, why me? This is not fair. Life is never fair. But I have learned a process of, why not me? Why not me? Why not me? I want to grow to learn more about me. And if this is happening to me, I will become more the woman that I'm destined to be.
That's pretty powerful. Instead of why me, why not me? Wow, that's a really big turnaround.
Ouch.
Okay, so we've just barely touched the surface. I do want to give a quick plug for our mini retreat. Okay, so I get to team up with this woman to offer to whoever comes. And we have a lovely group of people registered so far. This little one-day mini retreat that's called Find Authentic Joy. And we're starting with In Grief. So we have 7 planned. And we just decided...
Love the number 7.
She loves the number 7. We're just going to jump in. Like, why start shallow? We're going to start with grief. And we do have other upcoming ones. We'll do Find Authentic Joy in Parenting, in Loneliness. That's a big one. Whew, that one just feels heavy. Find Authentic Joy in Marriage. That'll be one of them. Find Authentic Joy in Confusion and Chaos. Find Authentic Joy in Family. How fun. And Find Authentic...
We all got families.
Find Authentic Joy in Simplicity. And that one's kind of right before the Christmas season. So we thought that could be helpful for just getting centered and simple before crazy. So those are our upcoming retreats, but the very first one is October 19th. So in less than a month, we still have open spots. It's at the beautiful retreat center in Marina Village in downtown San Diego. This particular one is women only. Some of our upcoming one is for men as well. And you guys, I would love for you to come. I know it's gonna be good. And if this draws you at all, if you feel any kind of call to be a part of this or desire, come. And if it's some sort of a hardship or burden, reach out. We'll figure it out. We want you there. And yeah, I think that's it. Do we want to say anything else?
I just always say, if your heart beats, if this is something you're like, I feel alive, just come.
Yeah. And if you're not local to San Diego, you can make your own little mini, whole weekend retreat of it. You'll have the one day with us, because ours is just a one-day thing. Just $75 for the day. We were able to keep the price really low, which is awesome. But then you could, stay locally, make a whole weekend of it, and we could give you recommendations for places to stay. But I hope that there's some help in here, some takeaway. I know for me, even just that question turnaround, I haven't heard you say that before. Instead of why me, why not me? That feels really powerful. Hopefully some other things. So yeah, any closing, anything?
If you have questions, there's a little more details on both Kate's website and my website. Of course, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. But if you have more questions, we have something written about what the day looks like. What is it going to hold for you coming from 9 to 3? Discovering authentic joy and grief, that might overwhelm you. It might be, you might say, oh, I just can't wait. Or there might be a part of you like, what are we going to do? So
So mine's katehagen.com, and you could go /retreats. And then hers is Arianna by the Sea, because she's a sea lover. So ariannabythesea.com /retreats. So that's it. Thanks to those of you who are online, and hope to see some of you at our retreat.
Yes.